Good evening, everyone. DSP here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Thursday, the 5th of February, 2026. Yet again, another great variety streaming day and another day that didn't fully go according to how I had originally planned. So allow me to explain what went down so you know what to expect, for on-demand videos, as well as what's going to continue to go down tomorrow. All right. So originally today, there was no podcast. I was actually just going to do a DSP morning show because, number one, I didn't really have much to talk about. And number two, today was the release of Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, a brand new release game. When I play new games, I like to give them as much time as possible. So I definitely wanted to give this game a good amount of attention. And I said, hey, let's make sure that we don't go like a 2+ hour podcast. So, let's do just a morning show. Well, guess what? All of a sudden, out of nowhere, a whole bunch of stuff gaming related happens. There's this Nintendo Direct that announces a bunch of partner games from the partner showcase. Other companies are pumping out information like Guerrilla Games announces a new game in the Horizon universe. And I was like, man, I really should do a podcast today to react to all of this stuff. So just so you know, I did do a podcast and it was a react-a-thon. I reacted to Tokyo Scramble, the new movie based on Exit 8, the little indie game that I played last year. The new Horizon game, which is actually a game that's team-based, similar to, say, Night Rain or something like that. And also, a new Turok video game and more. There's another thing I reacted to as well. I can't even remember off the top of my head. There was like 5 or 6 things I reacted to. So if you want to see me react to a whole bunch of stuff, and go into detail about my Street Fighter 6 performance yesterday with Sagat, which actually was better than I thought it was initially, and my future in Street Fighter 6. All of those topics are discussed on today's podcast. I hope you'll give it a look. Okay, so there you go. Now, outside of that, we hung out for a little bit, but I wanted to end the podcast before it went too long, and I wanted to be sure to get around 3 hours of gameplay in of Dragon Quest VII, so we ended it a little bit on the earlier side, and we jumped in. So how was Dragon Quest VII reimagined? Well, I'll be honest with you. It is a older Dragon Quest game. The latest one was 11, and even that is dated at this point because that's years old. It has a very slow start. The graphics look absolutely amazing. Like running on my PC at 4K, 120 hertz, and 120 frames. It looks so silky smooth. I never even played a classic style RPG that looked this good. You know what I'm saying? Akira Toriyama art in like 120 hertz and 4K is wildly amazing on my OLED. The music, fully redone, orchestral, beautiful music. To actually hear those Dragon Quest themes played now with the like modern remixes and stuff is absolutely amazing. The gameplay. Well, herein lies the problem with playing a game that is so, truthful to the source material and doesn't really change it that much. It took over 2 hours of gameplay for us to reach a battle. That's not a joke or an exaggeration. It was around 2 hours before we started going to an area where the enemies were able to be tackled and fought. And so that is going to turn people off. They're going to be like, oh, I wanted action right away. I wanted to see what the gameplay loop's going to be right off the bat. And you made me wait so long. And I get that. Like totally 100%. There's going to be people who showed up to that stream and were like, what took so long? There's going to be some of you who are watching it on demand who are like, what took so long? And I'm sorry for that. I didn't make the game. I do agree that I think they should have paced it better and maybe gotten to some initial combat earlier and then said, okay, now story and then combat again. But it is what it is. They really kept it faithful to the original game. Someone even said in chat, actually, in the original game, it took 3 hours to get to your first fight. So once you get to the first fight, and now you're in a dungeon, and there's random encounters, and you're learning the turn-based combat, and everyone's learning abilities and skills, the game gets better. Like, it actually gets significantly better. It gets very entertaining, and I actually really liked it once it got into that. Overall, I really liked the stream, okay? Attendance, well, it started off strong and it fell off a little bit around halfway through the stream. Engagement, well, the people that were there were pretty engaged, admittedly, except for the Kick Chat, which entirely was full of trolls saying that the game sucked ass the entire stream. I'm not kidding. Support, not bad. Now, I would have liked it to be better, but the fact that this is a JRPG in 2026, and I know that JRPGs typically don't get a lot of support, I was happy to make, we actually, by the end of the stream, had made like $125 or something like that. Plus, keep in mind that these idiot trolls throw me money and stuff during the stream, and I just don't address it. Overall, that's a good stream for a JRPG. Now, it is a brand new JRPG. That's a brand new premiere. And here's my concern. That was the first stream. What happens if we play this again on Monday or Tuesday and it declines? And then I play it again and it declines even more. Now we're going to end up in the same exact boat that we were in for Metaphor. And I don't want to miss out on a game that I'm loving and the audience, there is an audience for it. It's just not a huge audience, right? So all I can say is this. If you like JRPGs, if you like my coverage of them, because you know that I'm passionate for them, I grew up playing them and I love them. I need you guys to show up and support these streams, okay? If I do another stream or two of Dragon Quest VII and it just dies out, I have to stop playing it. We have to give time on my streams to things that viewers are going to show up, engage, and support with. We're there right now, but the concern is if this was the first stream, what's going to happen in future streams, you see? I know it can work because last year we played Suikoden 1, and it worked well with Suikoden 1, and the entire playthrough succeeded. And then we tried to play Suikoden 2, and it flopped. So I don't know what's going to happen. I want to play it. I hope you'll show up and support it. I can't make you. Another thing that I just want to make abundantly clear. If you're someone who cannot attend my live streams, but you like this content and you want it to continue, you can show up and watch the on-demand videos, and you can support via that way. You can leave a super thanks on an on-demand video. You can actually leave a tip. Just look at the description of any on-demand video. The tips link is there, and you can just send a tip and say, hey, this is for Dragon Quest. I love it, okay? Please do, if you like this playthrough. I would really appreciate it, all right? I need to know if this is going to be viable for a long playthrough or not. Let me know, and let's go from there. But there will be another stream of it. I believe it's going to be on Monday. We're going to do another stream of it, just so you know. I'm not quitting out on the game or anything like that yet, but hopefully we can get that maintained level of engagement and support moving forward, okay? Tonight's late stream was, again, very much an experiment. As you know, I've been trying these indie games, and certain ones seem to be doing well and others not so well. I've been playing Sharks and Minnows. That's been doing good. I've been playing Terminator 2 No Fate. That's also done well. Tonight, we tried a new game called Hellmar. It just came out a week ago. It's a game that's a unique combination of factors. It's a supermarket simulator combined with horror. And tonight, we actually got much deeper into the horror aspect of it. There were jump scares. There were actually creepy things happening at night that you had to solve. If you didn't, you get killed by a monster, okay? And the further we got into the stream, the plot thickened. It's not just one thing going on. There's like a monster that's trying to get inside of the shop you're running. Supposedly a kid disappeared in the shop and no one knows why. There's a creepy pastor who's trying to, it sounds like, indoctrinate the town. And there's another guy who's like a mutant. It's really weird. But it actually, to be honest, I liked it. But the one bummer was my internet was finicky tonight. So as I'm streaming, all of a sudden the frame rate's dipping and people are getting upset. And I'm like, I'm sorry, it's the internet lines. It's not me. It happens sometimes, right? What can you do? It sucks, but, I'm doing my best here to make sure that the stream is still running and playing. If you're watching the on-demand video after the fact, it will never affect you. I'm always recording locally while I'm also streaming. It makes me different from other streamers because most streamers just have one feed of the stream and that's what they upload as the archive. So for example, tonight, if that was me, the entire stream would have been choppy and you would have had choppy video. But I don't do that. I record locally and I stream separately to make sure you get the best quality if you're watching on demand. So enjoy the videos tonight. Let me know what you think. Here's the truth. So actual attendance was good, but I think it was inflated. I think we had someone who was view-botting minorly because it was kind of weird that it said I had like 300 viewers, but definitely the chat wasn't moving at a faster rate. And like, there should have been more chatters if we had that many. I don't know. Don't know if I should trust that or not. Engagement was good. People that were on the stream were actually having a good time. They were creeped out by the jump scares. We were joking about the game. We were having a good time. Support. Herein lies the rub. Didn't even make $100 for a stream that's technically the premiere stream of the real game. We had played the demo for a half an hour the other day, but this was the real game for 2 hours. It is disappointing that a brand new game gets less than $100 to support. But it is an indie game. That's factor number one. We did have internet issues. That's factor number two. Personally, I like it. But again, I was hoping to do better. It's not the end of the world. What I'd like to do is thus. Tomorrow is going to be a marathon. During said marathon tomorrow, I'm going to be playing a wide variety of games that you're going to vote on. The idea is to try to find some games, some gems maybe from over the years that I've never played, or maybe a new game that I haven't tried yet. Find games that are good for the streams and that'll stick and that you guys will want to see and will actually show up, engage, and support, okay? If we end up finding a whole bunch of great new games, then chances are we're probably not going to play Hellmart again. But maybe we find a couple, but people are like, no, we're going to campaign. We want Hellmart more. I'll play it. But again, much like with Dragon Quest, I do need the people to show up and engage and support the streams. It sucks that we didn't even get $100 tonight, but at the same time, it wasn't the worst stream ever. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of middle of the road for me. So let's see how it goes, and we'll determine based on maybe tomorrow and feedback that I get over the next few days, should we play Hellmart again, or should we give it a rest and try other games in its place? I'm okay with either. This year is all about feedback from you, giving you what you want. We'll try new games and see if they work. If they don't, we'll try another game and see if it works. That's all good. It's okay. I'm not angry that I bought this game and I might not play it again after one stream. It's not a big deal, okay? So let's see how it goes. And give me your feedback. Again, if you give feedback on this video, give feedback on the videos as I upload them tonight. Did you like Hellmart? Do you want more of it? Or nah, let's move on and try other games. Give me your feedback. Let me know, okay? So as I already stated, tomorrow all day is my February gaming marathon. We'll have Seattle Seahawks team colors. I'll be wearing football jerseys and swapping them during the day. There'll be booze that I'll be slowly drinking and enjoying all day long. We're going to be doing tons of games. What I'm thinking of doing is, since each poll that I run is 4 options, we could take 3 games that we had already talked about previously and basically take those games and put them against a new game that live stream viewers suggest and do a poll. And then the stream determines that's the game we're playing next. And then, I'm thinking we're going to probably do anywhere between 5 to 10 games over the course of the day. Maybe some of them will be real stinkers that won't work. And some of them will be absolutely amazing and we'll want to play them again. And some of them will be maybes, right? But the whole idea is just to have chill fun, to interact with all of you and to have a great time. Obviously, if you show up and hang out at any point in the day, it's going to be fun. Hopefully, people will come and support the effort. I like the idea of having a chill open stream where you are the determining factor in determining what I'm playing. So we'll see if it's a good day or not, right? We'll find out. But either way, it's going to be a great day to end my week, and I certainly hope that you will join me for it. I am pumped for it. I hope that you are too. Okay? All right. So, great day today. Enjoy all the footage as it goes live overnight. I need feedback. Do you like Dragon Quest? Do you like Hellmart? If so, you can still support those playthroughs after the fact if you want them to continue, and please do. But in the meantime, have a good night, and I'll see you all tomorrow for my February gaming marathon. Great variety and fun coming here on DSP Gaming. Good night, everyone. See you in the morning for awesome fun. Peace out.